Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Azine Williams. How are you all doing? Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are fine. If you're new to this channel, kindly click on the subscription button. Click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Okay guys, we're still on the triangle, but today marks the end of the triangle episodes. Thank goodness. Yes, we were able to deal with all the triangles in the house. So tonight's triangle was all about Kid Wire, Watoni, Nengi, and at some point Erica. Of course, Erica, but Erica was not present, and we also looked at the whole Neo and Kaisha and V situation, and we also looked at Lilo and Eric. We started by discussing the whole Nengi, Watoni, and Kid situation. Praise was asked what he thinks, and Praise said he thinks that Watoni actually did like Kid. Watoni now said yes, that she actually did like Kid, but she did not have feelings for him. That it was more like the truth and dare thing. It was a game, it was entertaining, that she was the one that brought out the whole truth and dare thing. She actually did it because she wanted to entertain people. That if she brings the likes of Kid Wire and Prince together, she will actually pick Prince. She said that she asked Nengi to pick for her during the truth and dare game between Kid and Prince, and she said the reason why she did that because she likes dark skinned guy. And Tochi cuts in and said, but you said you didn't like Prince just now, and which we all do agree. Then moving on, Kid said that him inviting Watoni to his bed meant nothing, that it's just him being him, that this is just who he is, basically, that he hasn't changed even in the house and outside the house, that this is how he is. Now Watoni now responded and said that Kid is a community boy, and Kid was like, that's your opinion, and Ebuka was like, what do you mean by community boy? And Watoni said that he was everywhere. He was being trying to be the playboy in the house. He will flirt with this one today, flirt with another one tomorrow, and all that, and Kid was that's your opinion, not mine, not who I am. That's your opinion of me. That maybe she's saying all that and using those kind of words because she was hurt, and that he still talks with everyone just as he did in the house, and he is cool with everyone. Now Kaisha asked Kid, why is it that you kept saying that if you wanted to have Nengi, that you will have Nengi? And at that point, Katrina also said something about Nengi leading Kid on, with the way she was playing, always around him, because we actually saw the clips and all that of Nengi massaging Kid and everything, sitting on his lap, all those playful things they did together. Yes. Now because Katrina said all those things, Nengi turned to Kid and said, before you answer Kaisha's question, please answer, did I lead you on? And Kid was like, he did not feel like Nengi led him on, that Nengi was just playful and all that. Even as they were talking, Watoni also asked that Kid did a lot of hurtful things, that Kid told Tochi to go for her because she is an easy catch. Now, people of God, that is where it even got more interesting, as there was a back and forth between Tochi and, Watoni. Now, Tochi said that he never had that kind of conversation about Watoni, where, she claimed that Kid said that Watoni is an easy catch, and Watoni kept saying that, that Tochi tried to get her, but he did not get her. And Tochi said, how can I get you when I didn't even try? And, there was a back and forth. Tochi said, calm down, you are not even my type, and that the thing is that if Watoni calls Kid a community boy, that she's a community girl, that she was everywhere from Eric to Prince to Kid Wire to, she liked all the guys in the house. Now, and Tochi also went on to say that the one thing with Watoni is if she doesn't get any man, she goes on to badmouth them behind their back. And he also added that for Watoni, every conversation in the house was about man, booed up this, booed up that. That means that she is not even his type, that she should calm down, that basically she should calm down. She's not that hot. If you are that hot, why is it that no man came for you? Why is it that no guy asked you out? And that was a very heated argument between Tochi and Watoni. Now, away from Tochi and Watoni, shouting match and everything. Ebuka now went back to Nengi. Like, I mean, was there an attraction between, you and Kidwire? And Nengi was like that she's the kind of girl that is, reserved around the guy that she likes, that she's normally a playful girl, but not with the guy that she likes. And with Kid, she felt like very free around him and all that. Now, Ebuka was now like, you know what? Because before now there was this narrative that you are a girl that likes guys that have money and everything, that have facilities. I mean, that's the word they use. Now, before now, he didn't want to push it, but because previously, when Neo mentioned it, they kind of like had that fist bump and everything. And because she agreed with Neo, I mean, didn't she see, the fact that, okay, Kid came, with his background of having money and everything, and she playing around him, didn't she see like the possibility of people thinking that she was going for Kid because of, in quote, his facilities? And she was like, no, nothing like that. And Kid was like, he didn't even show off. And Kaisha was like, you did. Everybody was like, you did. Especially Kaisha. And he was like, how? Show me. And Kaisha mentioned the fact where he said that his dad used to put people in power. And Kidwire was like, how is that wealth? That is power. That's a power move, not wealth. Kaisha also mentioned the fact where, you remember that time that Kidwire said something about his dad discovering Banana Island, and Kidwire responded and said that he overheard it in an interview that his dad did. Kaisha also said that he was going about promising people money, somebody 100,000 and all that. Then Kidwire turned to Nengi, did I promise you any money and all that? And Nengi said, you promised me a trip. And she said, yes, he actually did promise a trip, and Kaisha now said, don't you see how you were like showing off your wealth? And Kid said the punchline. He said, me living my normal life may seem as if I am, showing off to you. And Kaisha was like, not to me. And Kid was like, okay, fine. Me living my normal life might seem like a show off to all of you. That he did not really show off, the jet thing, flying a private jet from Abuja to Lagos and all that came up. So Kid was like, you know what, this is my normal life that I'm living. I'm sorry if you feel that this is me bragging or something, but this is my normal day-to-day life. So we went on to one of the very, very important moments of the show, the toilet situation. People of God, the toilet situation. So Bbnaija now decided in all his kindness to show us exactly what happened. First, they showed us the party where, Kid was kind of like holding Nengi in a choking position. Then they went on to show us the whole bathroom and toilet scene. From the look of things, V was so surprised that happened, because her face when they showed that clip was like, this did happen and everything. Seriously, I can't even describe it better. It's better for you to see it than for me to even explain that. So they went back on set, and then the question was, what actually happened? There was a lot of denial from Kidwire. Kidwire was saying, oh, he doesn't even remember, and Nengi was saying she doesn't remember what Kidwire whispered. And for Katrina said that this actually confirmed what she has been saying all along. There was an intention. Even Ebuka said that, don't you see, with everything that happened, there was an intention. You guys, okay, you are saying she unzipped, he helps you unzip. Why was the close moment you people were facing each other? Then they asked Ozo and Neo, why did you guys go in? Did you feel anything? Neo said, oh, because Ozo said he wanted to pee and he had to like escort Ozo. And they asked Neo, did you think or did you see anything? He said, no, not that, there was nothing like that. And also on his own said, oh, because he wanted to pee. And Ebuka asked him, did you at that time believe her, or because do you believe that something happened? Also was like, at that time, that according to what he told her before, that whatever you tell me, I'm gonna believe, or something like that. Nengi on her own was like, but you actually did insinuate, you and Neo had a discussion where you said that she, had sex with Kidwire in the toilet, and also was like he never remembered having that kind of conversation and all that. So yeah, that was that. Then we went on to the whole Neo Kaisha situation. It was really a heated moment. Kaisha was like talking about Neo coming to her, kissing her forehead, asking her for a kiss, even had an erection when dancing with her. It was crazy. All these things we didn't even know. Yes, that was what happened. And Neo was like denying, but at some point, Kaisha kept asking Neil, did you like me or not? Tell me, did you like me or not? Now, Neil, instead of him answer, he couldn't even answer while Kaisha was there. He was just like mumbling and all that. Then Kaisha now told V, you see, you know what? This guy has been coming to me. I used to like him before, but I don't like him anymore. You should be careful with this guy. This guy is a liar. And Tolani was like, laughing like that kind of victory laugh. And V on her own said, you know what? She knows that Neil is that kind of a guy that even at some point that she noticed that Neil likes Nengi, but she just didn't really say anything. She just said, after all, he's a guy, his eyes is everywhere and all that. So she said that what really, got her somehow made her feel somehow was like everybody in the house knew that there was some kind of chemistry between Neil and Kaisha, and he hesitated to tell her. So Neil was still trying to defend himself. Kaisha was so pissed, she walked out of the stage where she met Eric. Eric was trying to talk to her, even Prince tried to talk to her. Then that was when Neil was saying, that he didn't like Kaisha and all that. I mean, that it's Kaisha in her own head that is thinking that there was a time that he actually did like her. Now, this was happening while Kaisha was out of the set. Now, Katrina also said something about overhearing something that Kaisha said, and Neil was trying to tell Katrina that she was not there, and Katrina was saying that she was there. One would think that Katrina stayed the whole 70 something days that we are in the house. Anyways, Kaisha comes back. Neil, do you like me or not? Did you tell me to kiss you or not? Neil was still denying, but he still did not answer the question of whether he liked Kaisha or not. Now, before all this drama unfolded, Praise was the first person to talk, and he said that many times he saw Neil giving Kaisha the green light. Kaisha will lie on the couch, he will come and lie down with her and everything. And Neil on his own said that it's because there was a sleeping situation. Everybody was like trying to check who is the first person to be on the couch, that Kaisha sometimes will even come and meet him in the couch, and Kaisha was like, that never happened. Well, all true, Neil never owned up to anything, and that was when Kaisha was like, V, this one, better be careful with him, better be careful, this guy is a liar. Now, away from all that, Tricky was now the one to conclude and said there was a likeness. Like, you might not like her that much, but there was a likeness from Neil to Kaisha. In comes the whole Lilo and Eric. Very, very brief. Within the space of 5 minutes, we're done with it. Eric talks about the fact that, at some point he called Lilo after hearing everything that's been going on when he got out of the house, and Lilo kind of like, went on the defensive. And Ebuka asked Lilo, did you remember what you said during the interview? And Lilo tried to twist words. Ebuka was like, you said that Eric took advantage of you. And Lilo was like, no, I said Eric took advantage of my feelings. But we all know that what she actually said was Eric took advantage of her. And Eric said, 2 days after he tried to call her, she was being defensive, that he should go and watch the clips. Lilo on her own said that she also heard a lot of things about Eric, a lot of, discussion about him. So she didn't come to ask him. She was on her own, she went on her own and watched the clips and all that. So fast forward to when they both had their interview. That couple interview they have outside the house, that's, according to Eric, Lilo pulled up with a lot of, her friends, her goons. One was combing her hair, one was, fanning her, like as if she wants to come and prove a point. And Eric was like, at that point, he would just like, zoned out. He is not doing anymore. Now, that was the end of it. Then there was a fan question to Lekon about, if he has actualized his dream of coming to the Big Brother house to be a superstar. Lekon told us how he went into the house with his EP, with just 100,000 streams, and now with over 30 million streams. So he is actually living the life. So yes, guys, that is the end of the triangles. Yes, so tomorrow another episode of the show will be aired, and thankfully it's not about triangles. That's it from me, guys. Thank you so very much for being part of my channel. If you've not already subscribed, kindly click on the subscription button, click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Till I come your way again, I remain your darling girl, Bbnaija Williams. Have yourself a beautiful day ahead. Bye, guys.